Hi guys, welcome back. This is part two of how to draw a giant squid. If you haven't seen part one, just scroll down on the website. It's directly below this video. Okay, so as you can see, I have carefully finished my outline and the picture now is beginning to pop off the page and looking really, I really like it, I like the composition here. So I'm going to add a little bit of colour now, and I'm going to use my two colours. And you know what, I might actually put in a couple more. Right, but we're just going to experiment with those. So I'm going to start off with the top of my squid, the hard body at the top here. And I'm going to be thinking about the curve here, the shape that I made in this seagull V, and how this is all curved. So I'm going to turn my page slightly, and I'm going to start from this edge. I'm just going to do a slight curved line going up like this. And you'll notice, guys, that I'm going all in the same direction. I'm starting from here and I'm going up all the way up here until I get to the top. Okay, I'm then going to turn it the other way, and I'm going to start from this center point, and I'm going to do the same. I'm going to do my lines going up, but they're not going to join. I'm not going to go all the way across. I'm going to leave a little bit of white here, and that is almost going to show how my squid might be slightly shiny, slightly reflective. So I'm building my colour up very carefully. I'm taking my time. All of my pencil strokes are going in the same direction, all the way up like this. Okay, and I'm going to do this again, this time on the other side of the face, or the head rather. These curved lines up, 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 up. And as this is a thinner bit, my lines are that much shorter. Once I've done that one, I'm going to go to this edge and repeat that one more time. Curved line, curved line, curved line, all the way up. And I'm really taking my time with this. Now I can feel that my pencil is getting a bit blunt, getting a bit flat, and you can probably see that. My lines were quite sharp here, and now they've got quite wide. So at this point, you probably want to sharpen your pencil. Or, like you've seen in other videos, just turn the point of your pencil, okay, to get to the sharper bit. Up here, I'm going to gently colour in the top of the squid's head here. And I'm going to follow the curves that I've created. Okay, so that's my squid's head there. And you know what, now I've got this, I might just gently fill in the very edge here with a bit more colour. So I've still got those lines, but just at the edge of my picture, next to my black line, I've got some stronger lines. Okay, so there is my squid's top. And I've now got the tentacles. I've got the top bit of the tentacle, and I've got these suckers, the underneath bit. So I'm going to use the red for my suckers. And I'm going to effectively colour these in. I'm going round and round and round. And I'm not bothering being too neat with this, because if I go over the black, it's not really going to show. Colour this in. Being very careful with the outside lines, but the inner lines, like the circles, the donut shapes, I'm not being too worried about. Okay. Now with this video, guys, normally I never actually finish a picture, but I figured today might be quite nice to show you an actual finished picture. And you can draw with me at home all the way through, pausing it. If I'm going a bit quick, you can always pause and catch up. So I'm colouring in all my tentacles like this. Okay, now actually at this point, I want to show that this part of the tentacle and this part of the tentacle are different. So I'm going to draw a little kind of pad going round here. Almost like a sort of palm print. or a footprint that my squid might have. Okay, colouring that in like so. Again, I'm not worrying about going over the black in the middle, but I am being very careful with my edges. There we go. So that's one colour, and you can see now that that's building up nicely. All right, now, as an artist, you can make some decisions. You know what? You might think, okay, well, actually, I might change my colours up a little bit. I'm not sure that red and pink are going to look brilliant. I might want to use a different colour, and I'm thinking that. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, you know what? I'm going to use the blue. Okay, pink and blue, red and blue, great combination. Now, these tentacles are round, they're not flat. So we're going to use the same sort of technique for this top bit. We're going to choose an angle that works for us. Now, you've seen that I like to turn the page, okay, because I'm left-handed, I find it easier. You might prefer to turn it sideways, or you might actually find it easier just to do it straight up. It's entirely up to you. You find out what you're comfortable with. But I'm going to turn my page, and I'm going to focus on this main tentacle here. And I'm going to be thinking about the fact that this is curved. Okay, and I'm actually going to do my curves going all the way across. Not like this, where I left the line, but I'm going all the way across with this curved shape. This curved shape is going to show the viewer that this is not a flat tentacle. This is a curved round tentacle. Okay, where it comes nearer, they get closer together. They're going to get wider. And I'm going along here, like so. All of these curved lines. All the way to the end of my tentacle. Okay, now I'm actually going to add another colour here, and at the base, or the edge of my lines, I'm going to do the purple. And I'm going to leave the middle bit just blue. So I'm building up this shading to make my tentacle look a little bit more 3D. Okay. Again, next one, I'm going to build up these lines. Like so. Going all the way across my tentacle. This one. You can see I'm going all the way across right to the end. Following the curve of the tentacle all the way here onto this one. Round it goes. This one comes round again. Got these lovely lines. This one's really thin, it gets very close together. Then they come apart again. Then I've got my long tentacles. I'm changing my technique slightly here for these longer ones. And I'm just doing a zigzag colouring in. Zigzag, zigzag, zigzag all the way. Just do the edging here. And the edging here. Okay, again, zigzag. Zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. Colouring it in all the way to here. Okay, right, then I've got this bit around the eyes. I'm going to do this bit really, really carefully. I'm going to do some lines coming here around the eye sockets like so. Above them. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Underneath here. All these lines meet now. So I'm going to kind of blend these together. Okay, I'm going to use some light lines coming in like so. So I've got my blue octopus. Then the final thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get my purple, oops, not that one, this one, and I'm going to do this edging here, just providing a little bit of shading around next to these black outlines, a little bit of shading under here, almost just colouring next to that black line, okay? Next to the black line, not in the middle of the line, next to the black line, building it up bit by bit, bit by bit. Going around every single tentacle. Like so. And then we'll have a look at that and go, ah, okay. There we go, guys. There's my squid. I'd love to see yours. Give it a go. Good luck.